Alright, hello everyone. This is Aarolei here from the Crystal Chronicles podcast. Now, we are here today to do yet another pull video. This one isn't probably going to take, hopefully, too much of your time because I only plan to do a free multi. But before we get there, how about we talk a little bit about this banner and its weirdness. So Xande himself, he's an okay character. We talked about him on the podcast on Thursday, just yesterday, as of this recording. And he's a dark party enchanter. He has some earth element and fire element also thrown into his skill, so he's a multi-element guy. Kind of neat, but I don't like his banner mates. They're just so random. Like, what's up with it being Zell and Eiko? Zell has a thunder skill on one of his moves, and Eiko's like holy, so why would you put an enchanter and have characters who only can have benefit? I know you're probably not pulling for these two, but I kind of like looking at these characters and how did they work together if you were to actually decide to build all three and use them in content. And like, I'm not even looking at how aged these two are. It just, as a team, it doesn't make any sort of sense. But, the only thing I really want off this banner is Cloudburst, because I actually have already beaten Luvinia. I will be doing a recording run of that later. Really, I want to say some things, but it's just so hard to think, like, who should pull this banner. I think if you want to collect all the elemental enchanters, Xande here is the only guy who can be your dark party enchanter right now. Even the JP version of the game has not made another character that can do a dark and elemental enchant for the whole party. So keep that in mind. That is a very unique niche to have. Now, do you need this niche? I don't know. That's a bit more subjective. It depends on your roster. If you are a newer player, you have a little bit longer to wait before even more enchanters come along. You've got over a month, I believe, before any more come, unless the global LD first somehow is an elemental enchanter, which there's no guarantee of that. So it's going to be very subjective to pull this banner, is what I'm trying to get at. Because in the Cloud cycle, all these other banners here, you've got this Beatrix and Cloud banner, you've got the Cloud LD+BT banners. They're just so much better when looked at as teams as a whole and the banner itself. Like, if you were to run those characters together, they would make sense. They actually work well together. This is a much harder sell, but you do get a very unique niche character out of it. So if I were somebody who needed a elemental enchanter to hold me over for a little bit, Xande will cover that role. He's very good for AoE damage. He will do decent damage for your party. He's a great secondary party member. Well, is he meta? No. but you don't always want to pull necessarily for meta. You want to make sure when you're building your teams to always be building your roster variety. So once you've got good cores of everything, at that point you go and you start thinking, well, what's my playstyle preferences and what am I missing on my roster? So Xande can cover some roles very well, and he will prove useful for a couple of fights. He will hold you over at least till we get to Onion Knight, Paladin Cecil, and they come back as party enchanters, and they're only temporary. They're not the same as Xande, who can always keep it up. They can only do it through their AA abilities, their C65 ability. So that is something to keep in mind. And let me think here. There's really not much else to say. I'm going to keep this really short and simple pretty much because I don't believe in making it as complex. So let's go ahead. Let's do this free multi. The only thing that matters to me is hopefully we get something I didn't have, and it's not looking like Cloudburst, but you never know. So we're going in 1 and 2, 3. Who cares? Who wants to hear me count? Nobody wants to hear that. So hopefully we get not just 1 gold, but I will not be shocked if this pull is as bad as the Beatrix free banner pull was. Oh, hey, we went gold a little early, but I'm not counting on anything good. got 2 golds. It's a little better than my Beatrix pull. Wow. I can't in good faith find a reason to keep pulling. I have Vivi. That's another good reason to pull. It's like, I think the boss rush that's coming at the end of the month requires a dark damage dealer. So there you go. There's one fight for Xande to help you shine in. Heck, you know what? Say, why not? We'll do the 13 ticket challenge. Why not? Because that's something we also do on the Crystal Chronicles podcast Discord. So let's see if I am a lucky person in 13 tickets. So this is ticket 1. Ticket 2. And 3. Here's ticket 4. Ticket 5. And 6. This one's number 7. So nothing good so far. And number 8. I don't know, maybe we're not going to get anything. 9. And 10. This one's number 11. So we got like 2 more chances for a gold on this. Usually you get at least 1 gold from doing the 13 ticket challenge, but ooh, I don't think I'm lucky. That's awful. Anyway, well, I think I'm going to wrap that up. This banner seems like a bad luck one. I'm not getting good vibes from that. Anyway, thank you so much for listening, and I hope your pulls go well. And if you are hunting for any of these characters on this banner, I hope you luck sack and that you have off. You know, if you're gonna only do what I'm doing, you have much better luck than me. So, yes. Till next time, please stay cool and have fun.